Hello, family. I greet you wherever you are watching us from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm your leadership coach, Dr. Paul Karaoke. And this afternoon, we're going to be talking about communication as an important aspect for us as leaders in organizations, in societies, in private sector, in government, in public sector, wherever you find yourself. As a leader, it's very important to understand that you have to be able to communicate effectively, to be able to communicate and articulate your ideas and your thoughts with preciseness, conciseness, to ensure that your audience do understand your ideas, your vision, and are able to connect with you. I would like to discuss this in a few minutes just to let you know that leadership always hinges on effective communication. Exceptional leaders are exceptional learners. That's the first thing I would like you to know. They spend time honing their skills, their communication skills. They spend time learning how to communicate effectively. They spend time learning how to communicate better because they know everything else hinges only on communication. Secondly, I'd like to let you know that communication is a two-way street, one of sending and one of receiving. It's tragic sometimes that most of us navigate our daily lives through a series of one-way roads where we send messages without much concern for how they are being received. With all that is going on, it's hard to look in the rearview mirror to understand the impact of our verbal and nonverbal communication. As leaders, we must make sure that our audience does understand what we are trying to communicate, how we intend to communicate, what kind of messages are we sending across, and is our audience receiving the message we intended them to receive and understand it the way we wanted them to understand. So it's very important as leaders of organizations or in any other capacity that we find ourselves in to be able to communicate effectively, to be able to communicate